Betelgeuse, a massive red supergiant star located in the constellation of Orion, has been one of the most well-known stars in the night sky for thousands of years. For skywatchers, it's hard to miss the distinct orange-red glow of Betelgeuse, often marking the left shoulder of the mythical hunter in the sky. This star has long been a part of our cosmic imagination, not just because of its brightness but also because of its fascinating life cycle. However, in recent years, Betelgeuse has made headlines due to some startling changes in its behavior, creating a whirlwind of speculation about its future and what that could mean for us here on Earth. The star's sudden dimming in 2019, followed by an unexpected increase in brightness in 2023, has raised questions about the star's fate. Could we be on the verge of witnessing an event of unimaginable proportions? The idea of Betelgeuse exploding into a supernova is an exciting one, as supernovae are among the most spectacular events in the universe. When a star of Betelgeuse's size reaches the end of its life, it will collapse under its own gravity, causing a massive explosion that can outshine an entire galaxy for a brief period. The explosion will scatter heavy elements into space, contributing to the formation of new stars and planets. For us on Earth, witnessing such an event would be nothing short of extraordinary. But as we will explore, the reality of when and how Betelgeuse will explode is much more complicated than it may initially seem. For many years, scientists and stargazers have known that Betelgeuse is in the later stages of its life. It is a red supergiant, one of the largest types of stars in the universe, with a size that is about 1,000 times larger than the Sun and a luminosity 100,000 times greater. However, despite its impressive size and brightness, Betelgeuse is much younger than our Sun. It is only about 10 million years old, which is a relatively short lifespan for a star of its mass. Stars like Betelgeuse burn through their nuclear fuel much more quickly than smaller stars like the Sun, and when their hydrogen runs out, they undergo dramatic changes. These changes can lead to violent eruptions, shedding vast amounts of gas and dust into space, which has been observed in Betelgeuse in recent years. In 2019, something truly extraordinary happened. Betelgeuse began to fade. It dimmed significantly over several months, surprising astronomers and prompting widespread speculation. Was the star about to go supernova? Many believed so, and the press ran with the story, fueling excitement and fear among the public. Some even thought that the dimming of Betelgeuse was a sign that its time had come. After all, when a massive star nears the end of its life, it can go through significant changes, and these changes could eventually lead to a supernova. The sudden decrease in brightness was so dramatic that it seemed to suggest the star was in the final stages of its life. However, as scientists delved deeper into the event, they realized that the cause of the dimming wasn't what they initially thought. Instead of being a sign of an imminent supernova, the dimming of Betelgeuse in 2019 was likely the result of a massive ejection of gas and dust from the star. This material created a dense cloud of particles that temporarily blocked the light from the star, causing the observed decrease in brightness. This kind of behavior is not uncommon for stars like Betelgeuse, which can experience significant outbursts during their later years. When a star like Betelgeuse sheds material in such a way, it can temporarily obscure its light, causing it to appear dimmer than usual. The so-called Great Dimming of Betelgeuse, therefore, was not an indication that the star was about to die, but rather a natural part of its aging process. This discovery was important, as it helped temper some of the excitement and fear about the star's fate. While Betelgeuse is indeed nearing the end of its life and will eventually explode as a supernova, the 2019 dimming event was not the sign of an impending explosion. In fact, Betelgeuse's dimming was part of a regular, albeit unpredictable, cycle. Stars like Betelgeuse can undergo fluctuations in brightness as they shed gas and dust over time, and this event was likely just a temporary blip in the star's long and tumultuous life. Even more fascinating was the fact that after the Great Dimming, Betelgeuse started to brighten again. In 2023, astronomers recorded a sudden and significant increase in its brightness, with the star becoming around 50% brighter almost overnight. This was a remarkable event, as such large changes in brightness are relatively rare, especially for a star that is in the advanced stages of its life. The sudden brightening raised new questions. Could this be a sign that Betelgeuse was about to explode? Once again, the astronomical community was abuzz with speculation and excitement. However, most astronomers agree that the sudden brightening was not a precursor to a supernova. Instead, it was likely a natural aftereffect of the events from a few years ago. The material that Betelgeuse ejected during the 2019 dimming event created a cloud of dust and gas around the star, disrupting its normal brightness cycles. As this material slowly dissipated, the star's brightness returned to its usual levels, albeit with some unusual fluctuations along the way. This increase in brightness was part of a well-known 400-day cycle that stars like Betelgeuse undergo, during which their brightness naturally rises and falls. The dimming and subsequent brightening were simply a disruption in this cycle, caused by the ejection of gas and dust from the star's surface. It's important to note that Betelgeuse's behavior is not unique. Many red supergiants undergo similar fluctuations in brightness throughout their lifetimes. These stars are unstable and can experience significant outbursts as they near the end of their lives. However, the behavior of Betelgeuse has been especially closely monitored because of its proximity to Earth. At just 650 light-years away, Betelgeuse is one of the closest supergiants to us, making it an excellent target for astronomers to study. This proximity also means that when Betelgeuse does eventually explode, it will be a truly spectacular sight. The idea of witnessing Betelgeuse go supernova is thrilling, and many people have been eagerly awaiting this event. Supernovae are incredibly rare events, and the explosion of Betelgeuse would be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for skywatchers. When a star like Betelgeuse reaches the end of its life, it will collapse under its own gravity, causing a massive explosion that can briefly outshine an entire galaxy. The explosion releases an immense amount of energy, and the shock wave of the blast can propel the star's outer layers into space at incredible speeds. These outer layers contain a wealth of heavy elements that were created during the star's lifetime, and when they are expelled into space, they enrich the surrounding interstellar medium. This process is crucial for the formation of new stars, planets, and even life itself, as the heavy elements created in stars like Betelgeuse are the building blocks of everything we see around us. When Betelgeuse goes supernova, it will be one of the most spectacular celestial events in recorded history. The explosion will release so much light and energy that the star will briefly outshine everything else in the sky, even the moon. It will be visible to the naked eye during the day, shining brightly enough to cast shadows. For weeks or even months, the remnants of the explosion will continue to shine brightly, making Betelgeuse one of the most prominent objects in the night sky. It will be a truly breathtaking sight, one that will be remembered for generations to come. However, despite the excitement, it's important to temper our expectations. The truth is that Betelgeuse's supernova could still be thousands or even hundreds of thousands of years away. While the star is undoubtedly in the final stages of its life, predicting exactly when it will explode is extremely difficult. The process of a star's death is highly complex, and there are many factors that can influence the timing of the explosion. While Betelgeuse may be showing some signs of instability, it's unlikely that we will witness its death in the near future. That being said, the events of recent years have given us valuable insights into the star's life cycle. By studying Betelgeuse's behavior, astronomers are learning more about the processes that govern the evolution of massive stars. This knowledge can help us understand not only the fate of Betelgeuse but also the fate of other stars like it. The explosion of Betelgeuse will be a momentous event, but it will also be part of a much larger cosmic cycle. Stars are born, live, and die, and their death throes are essential for the creation of new stars and planets. One of the most fascinating aspects of Betelgeuse's eventual supernova is the role it will play in the larger context of the universe. When Betelgeuse explodes, it will scatter millions of tons of gas and dust into space. This material will be enriched with heavy elements like carbon, oxygen, and iron, which are the building blocks of planets and life. Over time, these elements will contribute to the formation of new stars, planets, and even life. The explosion of Betelgeuse will be a crucial step in the ongoing process of stellar evolution, one that has been occurring for billions of years. As we wait for Betelgeuse to reach the end of its life, we can only marvel at the incredible forces at play in the cosmos. The death of a star like Betelgeuse is a reminder of the vastness and complexity of the universe. It is a cosmic drama that will unfold over millions of years, but when the time finally comes, it will be a spectacle that we will never forget. Whether we witness it directly or hear about it from future generations, the supernova of Betelgeuse will be a defining moment in the history of astronomy and a testament to the power and beauty of the universe. While Betelgeuse's future remains uncertain, its place in our understanding of the universe is already secured. The knowledge we gain from studying this extraordinary star will continue to shape our understanding of stellar evolution, and perhaps, one day, we will be able to witness the final act of Betelgeuse's life in person. Until then, the star remains a shining example of the cosmic forces that shape our universe, and the ongoing mystery of when it will explode continues to captivate our imaginations.